If you watch my Back to Basics series, you may have caught my video on protein. Do we need more in menopause? And how do we get around the fact that maybe we don't want to eat a pile of animal protein, meat all day long? Hey, if you do, no judgment here. I do my best to try and have a judgment-free zone when it comes to food. Today, I'm in the kitchen and I'm making a split pea soup, vegan style. There's no pork, there is no ham hock, there's none of that. Some of you may not like that, so if that's not your thing, skip the video. I'm just meal prepping something that is simple, that has fiber, which is also a back to basic video, and also has some protein, and that's satisfying, and that I can pull out of the fridge in 1 or 2 cup servings, depending on how hungry I am. And it's all ready for me. When I have things frozen like this in little portions, it actually keeps me from snacking on crackers and rice cakes. And there's nothing wrong with those things, but I do forget to feed myself protein. I forget to balance my own meals when I'm stressed, when I'm busy. Today I'm cooking a slow cooker sage and split pea soup, something that I can cook now and freeze later. It's like money in the bank or the freezer. That's going to have 8 grams of fiber, potentially 6 to 8 grams of protein. It's going to be warm, it's going to be satisfying, and it'll be ready for you in your fridge or freezer, especially if you grab some super cubes. Let's unpack menopause with health tips, mindful eating, and pro-aging talk with me, Tanya. I do try to be budget conscious. I think a lot more of us are going to be in 2024. So I save my onion peels and veggie scraps and put them in the freezer so that I can make a soup stock later. So I'm going to prep some carrot and some onion, and I need to get some celery. So hang on. This is the biggest carrot I've ever seen. Basic measurements for a soup that is going to yield about, again, saving for soup stock, a soup that's going to yield about 8 cups is roughly 1 cup each of the carrot, the onion, and the celery. I feel like I'm in chef school making my mirepoix. Leaning towards recipes like this can save you money. You could always add in meat if you want to, but using legumes gives you protein without the added expense. I find soups so easy to make because you can clean out your fridge. They're economical and they're easy on the stomach. They're easily digestible. And so when you cut up your vegetables and when you get them into a hot stock, whether it is in your slow cooker or a pot, they become easy on the stomach. You can get lots of nutrients broken down and they are delicious. Now I'm taking this 1 cup of celery and I'm going to put it in my slow cooker. I have set that on high and the oil is starting to heat up. You could take these diced veggies and put them in a fry pan if you really wanted to. Caramelize them, brown them up, release the flavor. I'm truly lazy today. I'm just chopping up all of my veg and putting it into that slow cooker, and I may let it sit for a little bit and just let the veggies steam. You can do that. You don't have to. It's all up to you. Those veggies have been steaming in the slow cooker, so now I'm going to take this vegetable stock. I have 4 cups, which may not be enough. If you are using 1 cup of dried legumes like split peas, you want to add 3 cups of water. Now I do have watery veggies, so I am going to add 4 cups and see if I can come up with a thicker soup. If you think at any time your soup is going to be too thick, just add a little more water. You can do that now. You can do that while it's cooking. That's the beauty of a slow cooker. Except if you're out all day, you won't be home to add the water, but that can go in anytime. So what I love about a slow cooker meal, for me especially, is that I get to come home after taking my car for an oil change and having a nourishing meal with the protein that I'm supposed to be getting. Sometimes I just am so tired, I don't feel like cooking at the end of the day. So this is perfect for meal for 1. I really like the taste of fresh sage, so I like to pop it into my slow cooker after it's heated up. Even if I got home and this wasn't or was done, I would still pop my sage in, let it wilt for a few minutes, just like kale, stir it up, and then put it on my plate. I just want to pop in here too and say that not everybody can eat legumes. They can be hard on the stomach. So if you are trying to introduce more plant fiber into your diet, go slow. It's just like the water. You may not want to be peeing all night long. If you're trying to get more plant fiber into your diet, add it little by little every week. Don't just go all crazy and adding tons of raw celery and the split pea soup. You might find yourself bloating, gassy, crampy, constipated, or worse yet, some diarrhea. Let me know if you make this soup and if you tweak it with your own flavor. I'm constantly tweaking my soups. Some of my recipes don't turn out perfect. I'm actually not here on the internet to be perfect. I think the beauty of this age is that we can be ourselves. And I think it's great to have women who don't look like models, who don't have like a professional kitchen, that is not me, who come on here and live real life, live it with you. And can I just say, if I am feeding just one person, this is the most ingenious thing ever. I wish I invented it. I do let my soup cool a little bit before I put it in my super cubes. Okay, well, I'm not aiming for perfection here on the internet. I do think a goal to be less sloppy is going to come in handy. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you don't enjoy the soup, let me know. If you do, let me know, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.